Hello.
Hey, I think we can see you.
I look like the tiniest little child ever.
It's because you're on that side. If I move the camera
The
anymore,
camera's fine.
it's gonna. Yeah, I think it looks fine.
I'm fine looking like a child and small.
Plus, you're closer to the mic now; they can hear you.
They can actually hear
Mm, talk.
me.
Um, but yeah, so this is a makeup stream.
Yep.
Because we couldn't do the stream Friday, so we're doing it on Sunday.
Yeah. We haven't streamed on Sunday for a long time. We normally don't stream on the weekends unless we absolutely have to.
Yeah. I think our weekends are usually used for emergency streams if we need to. So this is this is the perfect time to do it.
An extra life.
Yeah. But we're gonna play Waypoints by Postmark Games, and this is on Kickstarter right now. It is fully funded, and you can get your copy of it. It is a print and play.
Yeah.
So you won't need to wait for it. Obviously, you'll need to wait until the Kickstarter ends, but you'll get it as a PDF file, and you'll get to print out the map and play as many times as you want.
How many different maps are there?
There's 2 as far as I remember.
Are there only 2 that they gave us, or 2 in general? Because sometimes they don't give us the full game.
No, this map 1 is the only map that we've got.
Oh, okay.
But there is a Rocky Canyon map as well. It looks like a desert type deal.
I think I am in a board game group with them, and they were asking about different really cool like state parks and stuff, because they want to do more maps.
Yeah.
And they want to be able to look up the place and see the topography. And
like, is this a real park?
I think so.
Whistling Water National Park?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay.
So they were asking, what are national parks that aren't really well known? Because I mean, everybody can do, Grand Canyon National Park or those sorts of things. But I think they want to stick to like smaller things, like smaller designers, like we do.
Yeah. I think smaller parks are easier to navigate though. So if you do a Grand Canyon map, you'd have a lot of territory to put on to the piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we are in Whistling Water National Park. Don't know if that's a real park, but if it
I'm about to Google it.
It sounds really nice.
Because I feel like it is.
We are fans of national parks of all kinds. We've been to quite a few. I've been to the Redwoods over on the other side of the United States. That was really fun.
Whistling Water.
Are we really looking it up?
I most certainly am.
I'm wondering if it's real.
When I type in Whistling Water not National Geographic, National Park, Google search.
Auto search what you didn't want?
It is. It's in the Virgin Isles. No, that's Whistling K.
Oh.
Well,
you know what?
Whistling K?
It looks like a really nice national park.
It says park. Whistling K Virgin Islands National Park.
I don't know if that's the same.
We can pretend. Never been to the Virgin Islands.
So, game is really easy to play. You only need 1 die and 1 writing utensil, basically.
We're co-oping this today.
Yeah. So first thing we're gonna do is tell you a little bit how to play. It's played over a series of 4 hikes. So we're gonna go on 4 hikes.
Do we have breaks in between? Because that sounds like a lot.
Yeah, there is a break in between. There is something that happens in between each hike.
Oh, good.
But it shows you what happens on the border, on the edges here.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's pretty cool that you just follow the arrows down. So each side is a different hike.
Mm-hmm.
So each turn, players are going to draw a path from one waypoint to another on their map, showing the route they are taking on their current hike. Each waypoint reached will provide a player with points and possibly abilities that can be used on future turns. The game ends once the fourth and final hike is completed. So for setup at the start of the game, we are going to choose a end game goal. So on the bottom here are journal goals and goal 1 per game. These are going to be end game points. So we're going to normally it says to choose it however you want.
We're going to do D for Drew.
D?
Yeah.
Okay, D. So 3 points per bridge crossed.
Oh, that's terrible because I'm terrified of bridges.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So it's plus 10 if you manage to cross all of the bridges on the map. So the other ones, just so you guys know, A is 2 points for each different lake visited, which are all over the map.
Okay. Easily
identifiable. B is scored 2 points for each different woodland visited.
They're in the corners.
No,
they're all over. Never mind.
Some of them are a little hard to see because some of them are tiny, but there's one here. There's a big one right here. There's one right here. They're basically the green
I thought it
shaded.
Was this.
No.
Uh-oh.
It is the green shaded areas with the trees in it.
Ooh.
Which is weird to say because the whole map is green.
Yes.
So.
The light colored.
But it's a darker green than the rest of the map. What was C?
You're on C.
C is 1 point for each different grid square visited.
Okay. That's self-explanatory.
Yeah. If you can manage to visit every single grid though, that's plus 10 points. So I counted this earlier. It's 24 points. There's 24 grids here, or boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get plus 10 points, it's 34 points just for that one goal. That's pretty huge. But I don't know if anybody can do
that. Say that again?
There's 24 of these grid little boxes.
Oh, because you would do the 24 plus the 10
plus
points.
The 10, yes.
Oh, okay.
And of course we chose the 3 points per for each different bridge crossed.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep. So that's 21 points. That's
21 points.
Go. Plus the 10 would be 31 points.
The bridges are pretty spread out too, though.
Yeah, they are. They're kind of all over the place. There are also camps, which are numbered 1 through 6. So the orange little location dots here with the fire. Ending on those on a hike, which means that you end your hike on a campsite, will double the score of your journal goal that you choose for that hike.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that's pretty important. If you think you're doing real well, you want to get to that hike. You want to get your hiker to the campsite by the end of the day.
Because nobody wants to be out in the middle of the wilderness without a campsite.
No. Also, along the way, there are going to be some sights. There are going to be animals, so there are bears, rabbits, and birds. Anytime you visit that waypoint, you will circle the leftmost circle of the track that's associated with that animal. You'll get bonus stuff and bonus points as you circle those. So for the bear, if you complete the whole track for the bear, you'll get 30 points. Pretty big.
Ooh.
There are also trig points, which are little triangles. It's really hard to see on here, but they're bluish with a dark green, these trig points.
Okay. And you just mark them off?
Yeah, you just mark them off on the map here. So this track right here is the trig point, which is 5, 11, 18, 26, and 35.
What's this one here?
Those...
Oh, these mountains?
Yes, those are mountains. Now, when you visit a waypoint that is a mountain, you're going to put in the number that's underlined underneath the height of the mountain in the box.
And then it'll be times 2.
Yes, there are times 2 boxes, so you're going to multiply that number times 2 in that box.
Hi, Jamie. Hi, Patrick.
Hey.
Jamie won.
Yay.
All right.
So
you did that one, and you did this one.
Yeah.
So this one.
All right. So lookouts and gear. So you're going to score 5 or 15 points for each track in which you have circled 4 or 5 spaces. So the gear and the lookouts.
Mm-hmm.
Lookouts have cameras. The gear has backpacks.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let you know what all that stuff does. So for gear, we're gonna have coats, basically raincoats, a kayak, a backpack, and a camera. So anytime you circle a circle with an equipment, you'll get that to use. So you'll circle it, and then when you use it, you'll cross it off.
Okay.
All right. So we've got a couple of equipment here.
You got the coats with the rabbits.
Yeah. So backpacks and cameras here. Also water bottles, which are right here. We start with 2.
Because you need drinkies.
Yeah, I'll explain what the water does in a little bit.
What's the one that looks like a spinning top?
What?
The one that looks like a spinning top. What's that? Oh, that's a kayak.
That's a kayak.
It looks like a spinning top.
Alright, so coats, when the weather gives you 1 or 2 movement points, you may use a coat to gain 3 extra points for this turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll explain what that means in a little bit too. Kayaks, you can use the river as part of your route this turn. When your route meets the river, you can then continue to move along the river, crossing up to 3 grid lines for free. You can pass under any bridge freely. Then you continue your route away from the river to your next waypoint.
Okay. You can go 3 grids? That's really good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Because, I mean, if you're over here, you can go 1, 2, 3.
You can travel pretty far. The backpack, you can use this special action as either a glider, a coat, or a kayak. I have not talked about the glider yet.
Okay.
Cameras. When you get a camera, you immediately choose a waypoint that you haven't visited in the same grid square or an orthogonally adjacent grid square.
Not diagonal.
No. You circle the next space on its track as if you had just visited it, and then you cross out that one that you chose with an X.
Okay.
So that means you can't revisit it and get it again.
You're like, oh, I saw a rabbit over there. I'm not going to walk that far, but I'm going to mark it off.
Yeah, so you could potentially get to some waypoints or see some waypoints that you wouldn't normally get to. The glider. Now the glider, if you've sort of if you have a glider and you
like Assassin's Creed
and you visit a mountain waypoint, you can use it to glide to any waypoint in the same grid for free.
Oh, that's good.
That is very good, but it has to be in the same grid.
Yeah.
And you can revisit waypoints, but you won't get the to circle the next spot in the track.
Yeah, because you've already been there.
Yeah. What else am I missing? We did cameras, backpacks, gliders, raincoats, and kayaks.
Oh no, you did kayak.
Now on the bottom here, it does show what each thing does.
Yeah, a kayak is a river.
Yeah.
A glider goes to next point. A coat gives you +3 instead of 1 or 2.
Yeah. All right. So what does this all mean anyway? You're not going to understand it unless you know what you're doing during the game. So in the beginning of the turn, we're going to be rolling a 6-sided die. For you guys to see right here.
I figured you used the white one because it'll pop.
Yeah. All right. So this is not the roll here, but
I was rolling 6s like crazy.
That's really bad.
Oh no.
So whatever you roll, let's just for the sake of experiment, or
that we did a 2.
Let's just say we rolled a 2. Now you're going to start from the arrow at the beginning of your turn and move 2 spaces along the track. So that's going to show you the weather conditions and the amount of spaces you can travel.
So you can travel 3, and it's going to be foggy.
Yes. So the weather potentially, messes with your movement, which is thematic in a way.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to move 3 from wherever your last waypoint visited was.
Oh man, I pre-rolled before stream and I rolled like 6 6s in a row.
So what counts as movement? Okay, you can freely move in any direction you want on this map. You can run in circles if you want.
Where do we start?
That's also coming up.
Okay.
We're going to start at one of these campsites.
Oh, that makes sense.
During setup, you roll. Let's just go ahead and do it now.
Which one you're going to do? Okay.
5. So we're down here.
Okay.
So do you want to circle that with that marker? See how that marker comes out.
Do I circle the entire campsite or like just the campfire? Or
let me see.
Oop. Okay, I did that. How does it look?
Oh, I would have just put an X there, but it's fine.
You said circle. Why would you
I
tell
don't know,
me?
Circle.
Why would I put an X?
You can do whatever you want.
I even left a little point.
Yeah, we can see that perfectly.
Okay.
So to move from one waypoint to another, you're going to count each contour line and grid line as one movement space.
Okay.
Okay. You cannot cross over a river on foot. You have to use a bridge.
Well, that's good, because when you bridge this...
Yeah. So each of these elevation lines count as a movement.
Oh my god.
And each of these grid lines count as a movement. So every time you cross over one, that's one movement.
So in our example, when we roll the 2, if we start it here, this is a grid line here, so this would be 1. And then we need to cross a bridge, so we would be like 2?
Yeah. So you can cross a bridge without using any movement points at all.
Oh.
It's fine.
But that's 1. And if I want to go across the bridge to like the bear, that would be 2, because that's still in that same area.
You can move up to the number of movement points.
I know that we want to see everything in the grids, but...
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's movement. The end of the day is going to be when we circle the very last space on this track. Okay? If that happens to be,
your second turn because you roll 6s, that's bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Okay.
However it happens, at the end of the day, let's see, let me make sure. End of hike, when you circle the last space on the current hike's weather track. That'll be the last turn in the current hike. After each player has moved or rested, which is another thing we can do.
Hi, AJ.
Hey. Each player will mark their final location with an X and choose a journal entry to score for this hike.
There's 4 different ones.
Yeah. We'll go through all those at the end of our first hike.
Okay. I circled our goal that we're doing.
Okay. Yeah, so if you ended your hike at a campsite, you double the score for your journal entry. Then move clockwise to the next side of the weather track, which is right here.
And then do it all over
commence to the
again.
next hike. starting with the waypoint or campsite that you ended on your previous hike. All players also gain 2 water, which is shown here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, before each hike starts.
AJ says, how are we doing? We're doing good. We were supposed to do this stream on Friday, and our air conditioning went out, and it was being fixed during the time of the stream, so we are having to do it today.
Also,
what's water do?
Water, you cross out a water, you can move 1 extra space or 1 extra line. You get 1 extra movement point. So every water you cross out, you can do multiple waters.
Okay.
You'll get an extra movement point potentially. Now you can also gain water by going over lakes.
Oh, I hope they're boiling it.
I mean, I guess nowadays you don't even need to boil water. You just have these like little bottles with the filter.
Oh, that's true.
And they do it all for you, and you don't have to do anything.
I don't leave the house.
Yeah. So, moving over lakes will get you
over lakes, but not rivers.
Right.
Okay.
Will get you a water.
Okie doke.
Moving through the woodland areas, which are these darker green shaded spots, will allow you to circle the next space on the bear, bird, or rabbit track.
Oh, we have to do it there too?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, how are we going to get that many bears?
Yeah,
but never mind.
It's either of those when you cross over one of the woodland areas.
Okay.
When it's the specific waypoint with the animal on it, you have to do it on that track.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. There is a solo version of this, which is pretty much the same. Except you get additional. There's an additional requirement, so there's an easy and a hard mode. But you can, I believe, find that out on the Kickstarter page. I think it has information on solo.
He says this game looks so neat and exactly like a hiking trail. Yeah. So we were trying to figure out if this was an actual place because I'm pretty sure. I was in a gaming group and they were asking about national parks, and I'm pretty sure this was the same game. So I am pretty sure Whistling Water National Park is a thing.
Maybe based off of what you were saying, and maybe based off of another park.
Yeah, maybe they just name it something different. I don't know.
Maybe.
I like outside stuff, even though I don't go outside very often.
They keep on like, if this one is already fully funded, and there are a lot of people that are pledged for this game, so it's no doubt already successful. But I would want to see something like, a historic map or something where you can go through the pyramids and stuff like that. That would be pretty cool. But that's for later.
Wacky says nature is wonderful in theory. I really do like outside, but like I'm allergic to the sun and everything that is outside. So
nature is amazing, but it can kill you.
Yeah.
Just
Mayor like says looks like the map of the park 2 blocks from Origins. I had the hippie community meeting over this weekend. How was Origins? Are you back?
I think today was the last day.
Yeah. Not everybody stays the whole time. Back. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. So yeah, that's
roll the die.
All the information. So now we're starting at Camp 5, and we're gonna roll the die to see what the weather and movement is gonna be like.
Got up really early. Yeah, when we went to Origins, we left on Sunday as well.
So I really.
Duck!
Oh,
I rolled that one.
We really wanted to go to Gen Con this year, but I'm glad that we didn't because we've had so much stuff come up, and it's just really the wrong time.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it already.
Yep, we have. We're moving one.
Circle the first weather.
Circle it or mark it out.
Circle the number. Circle the
because
number.
The last time I circled, you said, "Wow, I would have put an X."
Just circle the number.
Boop.
Freddie called. He wanted his fingernails back.
Oh. Well, it sucks because this is another thing I've been stressing about. I broke my thumbnail, so I had to cut it off. So I have 2 short thumbnails now. And then I went to redo my skins. And, I mean, you can't really tell on here, but they look bad. Your house basically demanded you to stay now. Yes!
Pretty much. I mean, you guys
But that's okay, because we can come and visit you guys. And it's better than Gen Con.
So, I mean, you guys know what's going on here. All the stuff happened all at one time. So we've got 2 movement. So I think what we can do is do exactly what you insisted.
That's funny.
Okay. Crossing over the bridge will help us later.
So we start here, and we go over this one little line here. So that's one movement.
So that's an elevation line.
And then we go wee.
Yeah. So
across the bridge, and then we end on the bear.
Yeah. So all the lines that you're drawing on this map are not going to be just straight lines here and there. They're freehand lines, so you can draw and hike.
Oh, I've got to actually draw the line.
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
It doesn't have to be a straight line. It could be any type of line, as long as you stay within the 2 movement point limit.
We visiting the bear. Can't see that, can you?
You can do it over a marker.
The marker is like really dark though.
Well, that's good. It's.
I don't like things to look that way. Well, I don't know about better, but what? No, we love you guys. We basically live there.
You do it in pencil, just in case we make a mistake, and then
that's why I
do it
don't
over
want to do it in anything. Because the marker is fat as well.
It comes up good on the map.
Retracing the path of how I. Oh no! Bear.
All right, so we stopped at a bear waypoint. So we circle the leftmost track of the bear. So far, I think we got 1 point.
Okay. See that like circled better.
Yeah.
Like these. This is a really fat tip pen or marker, so I was having issues with it.
I do have a fine point.
Yeah, but we've already started now.
Yeah. It's fine. Brown is good.
Changing.
It's a natural color.
It is not brown. It's supposed to be yellow.
What?
Yeah, it's supposed to be yellow.
There's no way that's yellow. That's completely brown.
It's like mustard.
All right, so now we just continue rolling until we reach the end of the day. 6. That's not good.
So we start from here, or like this is 1?
That's 1.
Okay. Oh no, it's raining.
raining.
Oh, they must be in South Carolina.
It's raining and you have 2 movement points. Okay.
Right, so what's the end goal thing? Or not end goal, but the end of the hike. We want to make it back to camp.
Potentially we want to make it back to camp.
Okay.
If we can. Now, the thing is that we have to legally move to another waypoint with 2 movement. Not many options here.
The bird.
The bird will cost 3.
Oh no. Yeah.
The mountain will cost 1, 2, 3.
The bird
4.
technically costs 3. Or so we're here. It would be 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's right. It would. Yeah. Didn't I say 3?
No, I think you said 2. I could be wrong though.
I thought I said
we have
3.
to make it to a waypoint, or it's a good idea to make it to a
No,
waypoint?
we have to.
Okay.
That would be a legal move. Now, we do have 2 water bottles, so we can use it to increase our movement.
What if...
yeah, that's pretty far.
That would be 4. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4.
That would be both water bottles?
Yeah.
If we happen to move over the lake, we'll get 1 water bottle back. So that may be a thing.
1, 2, 3, 4. So we just go this way instead of going in a straight line.
Yeah, we would want. Yeah, we would want to go over.
Is that what we're doing?
The lake. I don't know. It'd probably be the best thing to do. We get 5 points for going there. So we'll
be closer to that, and then if we're trying to get back there, we can circle back around.
Well, I mean, we want to go through as much as possible.
This is true. But I thought you get more points if you end your day back at the same campsite.
Not at the same campsite.
Not the same?
No, at any campsite.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's the better bet, is to go over those, use 4 movement, which means the 2 regular, 2 water bottle, but crossing over the lake will get us 1 more.
Alright, so it'll be 1,
2
to there.
Over the lake,
3, 4.
4. Yep. It's not raining men, it's raining water. Alright, so cross off the 2.
We need to cross these off, but then we circle
1.
Oop. And we get that one. This one?
Yes.
And another thing, I'm going to probably get my nails done this week because they are starting to get to the point where they are too long for me to like write. I have issues.
Alright, so
how many times that?
That's the end of that. So we roll again. Don't roll a 6.
Oh, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, so yeah, 3 movement. And it's foggy.
So it's been foggy and rainy, which is like... It's been rainy and foggy.
Yeah,
it's South Carolina.
All right.
No, I'm fine with that. It's just writing is the mission.
Okay, so we can either get to this waypoint here. Let me.
So that would be 1.
We can either get here, which will.
Do we
be
have to
only
stop
1.
there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to stop there.
So we wouldn't be using all 3 movement.
Or, hear me out here. This is going to be weird. But we can leave here, which has a elevation line here. So that would be 1. Then move around this. Then through the forest, which is 2. Then back here.
It's a grid line too, though.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's hard to remember. That's it there.
So you're saying go 1.
Oh boy, I don't know. 1,
and then we walk around 2.
No, we won't be able to do it.
3, no, because we're not going to land on that. That makes this difficult.
It does. However, how about this? We go over this line for 1. 2. Oh no. Oh yeah, we got it. Then either go to the bird, or we can go to the bear. Now, if we go to the bear, we'll get a kayak, which will help us if we want to.
And if we go to the bird.
If we go to the bird, we'll just get 1 point. But
kayak is when we go on the river, we can go through spaces, or 3 grid spaces.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna go 1 for that line, 2 for that line, 3 for this line, and up to the bear.
Yeah. The only thing is, I'm going to leave it up to you, but we are going to be completely skipping this, which is a backpack, which is one of any of those. Either a kayak, a coat, or a... Which one do you think is worth it? Depending on what we get...
Coat gives you extra movement if it's...
Coat gives you an extra
movement regardless.
Gives you 3 extra movement if you land on a 1 or 2.
Okay.
But the kayak could be useful.
I think doing what you said, going to the bear.
The bear?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yay! That was a long hike. So we get a kayak from that because it is the next space on the bear track.
I'm trying not to move the map too much, but when I write,
Yeah. All right. So I mean, depending on what we get next, we can we can head in a couple of different directions, but there is a campsite close by, so that may be something we do. Like if we get a really high number, like if we get a 6, then it would definitely be camp time, right?
Yes. Well, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So if anybody's looking, Wim the webmaster made this for me. A little meeple, the rainbow chainmail. I was trying to write and do it on this hand, but I can't. For stream purposes, it has to be on my left. Yeah. What about 1?
1 is okay.
So it's sunny.
It's sunny, and
We don't know what that's like.
Movement is 4 spaces. All right, so we have options now. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can make it to the mountain, which is a 6, right?
1, 2,
600 meters.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we can make it to the mountain.
We can potentially make it 1, 2, 3 to the rabbit.
Can we make it there?
No.
No, too much.
Too much.
Only 1 letter. I mean, mountain's probably good, right?
Well, if we can get to the rabbit and then maybe backtrack down to the camp, if possible, that would be cool.
Alright, how many spaces is it from the rabbit to the mountain?
It is
1,
2. 2. We'll have to cross 2 lines to get there.
So if we were doing that... Well, I mean, we wouldn't have to necessarily take all of our movement if we were to get, like, the 3.
Right. And then if we happen to get the last number, the 2, then from the mountain to the campsite would be 2. Because we'll have to cross 2 lines.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going for rabbit.
Yes.
So he's going 1, 2, 3, 4. Right.
If you want to do it that way, if you want to track up this here and go across like that, it's up to you. It's the same amount.
Okay.
It's however you want to do it. Whatever is easier for you. To be a cute game to give my stepdad, who is a Boy Scout leader, would like this game. Yeah, so it is a print and play.
Yep.
So you can head on over to this link and pick it up. It's only $5 for 2 maps.
Yep.
And it's already fully funded, so you're guaranteed to get a email with the PDF files for it, and you could just print it out for them and send it to them.
You can laminate it and then send dry erase
markers. I believe if you go to the Kickstarter page, I think they have printouts for like a cover page for each map. So you can potentially open a book, like you can like fold it and have the map there, and you can laminate it. Yeah.
Ready? I circled the bunny.
I'm ready. Are you ready for 4? Okay, so...
It's
3.
cloudy again.
It's cloudy.
This is definitely South Carolina.
So we're going 3.
Do you just want to go the 2 to the mountain?
Yeah. Because the next one is going to be definitely 2, no matter what we roll.
No matter what we roll? Okay, because I have wondered that.
So if you get to, like, we are here at the second to last spot, no matter what you roll, any remainder is just going to go away, and you're just going to circle the last spot.
Okay, so we're going to the mountain because that's what we're doing.
Yeah, because things.
Okay, and then we put that 5 here.
Is that a 5 or a 6?
We put that 6 there.
Yes, you put the 6 in the first box of the mountain trek.
I'm telling you, it's really hard to write with this marker. There we go.
So with each mountain you visit, it's going to have a different number based on the meters of height that the mountain is.
So when we get to this, for example, if the one we went to was a 6, we would just put 12 there because it's times 2.
Because it's times 2.
And then we're just going to add all these together?
Yeah.
Okay.
So at the very end, there's also a times 3. Yeah. Which is good.
Alright, so right now we just circle the 2 and then we go to the campsite?
Yeah, I mean, we could just roll. And hey.
You rolled a 2!
Rolled a 2, but we're just going to circle the last day. And
it's always great when it's sunny the last day.
And go straight to the campsite. And we're going to mark an X on that campsite to say that is our last waypoint of the day.
Oh, look, I marked it with an X this time.
Well, I didn't mean mark the actual waypoint. The dot would have been fine.
Oh my gosh, this is why you're doing the second day. No, because now you're messing up my map.
The map is not messed up. It's fine. X marks the
spot. It would have
spot.
been great if we just used the pen.
Okay, so my phone went to sleep.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, we're gonna go ahead and let's just get 2 waters.
Okay.
All right. I don't know what happened. I had to
pick one of the goals for the day.
Right. So out of the 4 that is in the journal, so let me read off what they are.
I've got it still pulled up too if you need it.
I have it ready.
Okay.
So the first one is 1 point for each different type of waypoint visited on this hike.
So we visited a bear. And a mountain.
Bear, mountain.
A bear.
Another bear.
A
rabbit.
Another mountain. Or no, that's actually a mountain. I don't know what the other one's called.
I think the campsite counts as a waypoint. But I'm not sure.
No. Journaling only takes into account waypoints and grid squares you have visited and not anything you took a photo of nor campsites.
So that's 5 different ones, right? Bear, trigger.
Does point. Animals of the same type count different?
No.
Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, no, 3, 4.
All right, so it's 4. So that would be only 4 points.
So this one would be 4 times 2.
So that would be 8.
This one.
The next one is 2 points for each waypoint of one type visited on this hike.
So we did 2 bears that
We did 2 bears, so that would be the same number.
2 times 2 is 4.
3 points. The next one is 3 points for each type of waypoint you visit at least twice on this hike.
A bear? Again?
Yeah. So that would be 3 times 2 would be 6, would be less than 8.
And then this one.
The last one is 1 point for each 2 different grid squares your route visited on the hike, rounded down.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So that would be rounded down.
Oh, rounded what?
1 point for each 2.
Oh.
So we went through
4.
We went through 4. So now the thing is,
but that's even. So why would it matter?
Because
because if you went down by 5, that would make sense.
Yeah.
You would round down to 4.
But the thing is that once we score one, we won't be able to score it again. So we have to choose carefully, because if we do better in one, if we do better in the one that we scored now,
it doesn't matter.
On the next hike, we won't be able to score it again.
Yeah, I mean, which one do you think is the best right now?
Well, considering where we're at,
I do not feel like this one is the one that we should do. No. Because I figure if we use this kayak at some point, we're going to be going a lot of spaces.
Yeah, that would be something we use the kayak for. When we use the kayak. So, 1 point for each different type of waypoint. So maybe that one, but there's a lot of waypoints in this area here. if we're heading that direction.
Hi, time me. Yeah, because there's a bridge there. We need to head that way.
There is a bridge. However, there is a river that's separating all of that.
Well, as of right now, we have 3 points for this bridge. But if we get all of them, we get 10 extra points.
I don't know. Which one do you want to score? I mean,
there's also this mountain up here.
Yeah.
And then we can take the canoe all the way, or the kayak all the way down. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that could be a thing. That would certainly help. And that would...
I don't know if getting the mountains... I mean, they're important because it's this. But if we were to get the mountain, and then we went down the river and we could go 3, we would go 1.
Yeah.
2.
No, you...
What? Oh, no.
Yeah, because of this here, that would be a bad spot.
So we would not do that.
I don't know. I mean, maybe we can just travel past the bridge to this bird spot, and then either way, we're gonna be only going we're not gonna be going very far on the kayak in this area here.
Mm-hmm.
That's more like this, where we would need a kayak. Oh,
that's
boy.
True.
I don't know which one, because the first 2 is gonna give us 8 points, right?
Say that again, sorry.
Because the first 2 is going to give us 8 points, right? Because we got 4 different types of waypoints. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
So times 2, because we're at a camp.
Yeah.
Would be 8. So 2 points for each waypoint of one type. Oh no, that would be that would only be 4 points.
Yeah.
3 points for each type of waypoint you visit at least twice. That
we did
would
the
be
bear twice.
6. So right now, that first goal is scoring us 8 points.
Okay.
So if we want high points, I mean, that's what we're going to do. But we won't be able to score it after.
1 point for each different type of waypoint.
This is where it gets tough. So you have to choose between getting the highest would be 6 points, which would be the 3 points for each type of waypoint you visit at least twice, or the first one, which is each different waypoint.
I feel like we're gonna do more different ones along the way, so I don't feel like we should do that one, and I don't feel like we should do the last one.
The grid one, definitely
not. The grid, not one. So I don't want to do the first one or the second, or the first one or the fourth one.
All right, so
I don't know how many times we're gonna go over double things. Like we were lucky and got to go through the double bears that time. So I almost feel like we should do that one. Because I mean, if we do take the route that we're talking about, and we're going this way.
Wait, 2 points for each waypoint of one type visited on this hike.
This one?
So that, yeah, the second one, that may be more. 2 points for each waypoint of one type. So that would be
2 points for each waypoint visit of one type. Of one type. It's only going to be one type. And then the first one is 1 point for, or we said we weren't doing the first one. 3 points for each type of waypoint you visited at least twice. So the third one, we visited the bear twice.
Yeah,
so
that would be
6
points. Because
6
3
points.
times 2.
The other one is 2 points for each waypoint of one type. Again.
Of one type, though, right? So the bear wouldn't count? Or the bear would count?
The bear would count once.
So that'd be 2 points, 4 points, 6 points, 8 points times 2. That'd be 16 points.
For the second one, 2 points for each waypoint of one type. It's saying one type, though.
Oh.
That's why I'm like, what are you talking about? It's still one type.
Okay, yeah, it has the equal sign on there. Okay.
Yeah.
I keep looking at the first one.
I know. I did it too.
3 points looking at the first
each
one.
type of waypoint.
Oh, I don't know which one to do then.
I don't know.
Maybe the third one.
That's why I said I don't think we're gonna go through multiple bears or multiple same things 2 times. And we just did that one, so I feel like we should do that one. So it's 6 points.
6 points.
Yes, for the third one.
So
correct.
we're gonna score the third journal.
Okay.
All right, so we can't score that one again.
No.
All right, so we got our 2 water. Let's start day 2.
All right, you do day 2.
I'll do day 2.
Yeah, I was tired. I took a nap in the tent. Don't leave me.
2. So we're gonna start with the arrow number 2 and move our way down the track. So 1, 2. So we're partly sunny, partly cloudy, and we get 4 movement.
Oh, you leaving me behind?
So we have to start from here. This was our last waypoint.
Yeah.
We're gonna get 4. So 1, 2, 3. We can reach the bird. 1, 2. We can reach this bird and cross a bridge.
I feel like that's good.
The only problem is it's going to be inside of this.
Hoopla.
Yeah, this river here. That's going to be hard to escape.
All right. Well, first let's focus on which campsite we're headed towards. Do we want to head towards 3 or towards 4?
If we're going to go this way and hit this bridge and then hit this bridge, then 4 would be our.
Okay, then I think that's
number.
a good idea. So I think we should do like you said, go from here, cross the bridge, go to the bird.
Go to the bird.
Bird. And then we get a point.
We do.
And then technically we would be near a river. Hello, Bones. How are you?
Alright. Alright, so let me just do the. I don't want to make a mistake. So 1, 2 lines over the bridge, 3 lines to the bird.
Yep. See what I mean about that chunky pin?
No, I think it's fine.
I chunky.
Alright. Alright, so that's it. That's the bird.
Bird is the bird.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. I really don't like rolling dice.
You're doing day 2. I'll do day 3, and then you're gonna do day 4.
3.
That sounds like that.
1, 2, 3. It's again partly cloudy. 4 movement.
Yeah. See, I started with rain, and then more rain, and then fog, and then sunshine, and then more rain.
So we can move up, go past this line. So that's 1, 2. Go through the lake, which will give us another water bottle, and we can either hit the rabbit, or we can go to this point here, which will give us a backpack. I feel like
what's our movement for?
Yes.
1, 2. Going here doesn't matter because we would just go through it. So we're still at 2 at that point, right?
Really?
If we end here, we're still at 2. Because we're
on the rabbit.
Yeah. 1, 2.
Yeah, through the lake.
Which doesn't count because we're still at 2.
Right.
But we have 4 movement. That's why I wonder if we should go to that one.
Maybe we should 1, 2. Oh, we can do this. So we can cross here. So we can go 1. Oh, that'd be too many.
Mm-hmm.
1 line, 2 lines, 3, go through the forest, then 4, go through the lake, and then
use the water to make it.
Yeah, go to the water, use that. Or we can use a water bottle and go to the rabbit. And then make our way down.
If we get a rabbit, we get a coat. If we... What was the other one? That one?
That one will give us a backpack.
A backpack, okay.
But we'll be hitting more waypoints that way.
For the bunny?
Plus, if we go through this forest, we'll get to circle one of these.
One of them.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go to bunny, because we'll get that. And then for anything, we'll get a bear, because that'll be 4 points. Or, I mean, we could do a glider, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I think the backpack counts as a glider if we get it, right?
I thought we weren't going for the backpack, though.
Yeah, I mean,
right now we're going for the rabbit. Yes.
Okay, so then the rabbit, well, if we happen to be able to, we can go for this, or we can try to go for the mountain.
Mm.
All right, let's just take a chance and do the way that I said.
Bone says, I've been watching someone play Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and now I really want that game. Ooh.
Are we all in agreement?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't remember playing, but it was fine.
2, 3, cross into there. 4.
Go through the lake.
Go through the lake. We're
going to use a water
to go through. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do it. So 1, 2, 3. Go through here. 4 through the lake. 5 to the rabbit. So we'll use a water bottle, but we'll also gain 1. We get to circle 1 of anything.
Yes, I want to do the bear because that is points, but we don't have to if you don't want to.
Well, that's fine. We do the bear. That's 4 points, and then the rabbit, which is a raincoat.
So whenever we use the raincoat or the kayak, we just mark it off.
Yes, you cross it off.
Do we get anything if we do not use them?
No, just the regret that we should have used them.
Okay. I like regret.
Okay. So that was it for that one. So if I roll a 1, then I'll get 1. It's snowing then.
But we can use our coat.
But we can use the coat and get 3 extra movements, so that would be 4.
But are you gonna roll a 1?
I don't know. I'm hoping maybe. I'm used to rolling low. Oh, that's a 1.
That 1 pip.
That's a 1.
I can't.
Oh, we don't need to use a raincoat, really. If we go here,
that's very true. I can't get the googly eye dice off my mind. I still think about it.
The Google eye dice.
Yeah.
So do we just want to go to that?
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about going there.
All right. Well, I mean, it's
1. Does a river count to cross, or you can't cross a river?
You can't cross a river unless it's through a bridge or using your kayak.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. We could get to the mountain if we skip this one, and we used a raincoat.
Yeah.
Tell me how bad you're gonna roll for the next few turns.
I don't know. I called the 1. I think that's the only one that I get.
Because at this point, you've gone not as far, which is good, but we're really close to this campsite, so we're gonna have to circle around and go around and then come back.
Yeah,
because I don't want to leave that campsite.
Yeah, that's why I kind of want to wait, because if we do get a 2, we can use that raincoat to get 5 movement and hopefully make it to that. So if we do stop here,
raincoats we can use on 1s or 2s, which is snow and rain. Okay. All right. Yeah.
So we can make it to this waypoint and then hope for the best for the next roll and make it to the mountain.
Jamie says, "Why are you letting Drew roll dice? Him and I should not be allowed." I did the first day of the hike. He's doing the second day.
I agree with Jamie. I should not be rolling dice.
We're trying to play this together. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Who did Time Roller? Of course. Of course, because you want to see it. You want to see Cthulhu.
No rain.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah.
No, you get off my map.
Alright, here's Cthulhu.
But you've already rolled, so it's only next time.
I've already rolled, so... so we're going to this waypoint, right?
Yes.
So right now we've only got 1, 2, and if I go here, that's 3 waypoints so far. And we're still early on the track here. So let's just cross this one grid.
Mayor's singing mountains songs and blame it on the rain.
All right, so now we have a backpack that we can use as one of the tools.
Yes.
All right.
What are the tools again?
The raincoat, the...
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Or is it the camera?
That's gear. No, I don't remember now.
Glider, the coat, or kayak. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, you were right. Okay.
That's why it's one of these three.
Right, yeah. Okay. And if we go to this is when we get the camera thing.
Yeah. So the camera is neat for getting more waypoints circled out here. So.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, so I do have to roll now.
Time roll is as all the rains down in Africa.
Saw the rains down in Africa.
No, now we call it the rains down in Easley.
Oh no, Cthulhu! Why? Oh, that's not what I wanted.
1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 2 and it's rainy.
Oh, it's South Carolina again.
Oh, Cthulhu, why? I was doing so good without you.
Thank you, Time Roller.
1, 2. So to get to that mountain, we could use the raincoat now, or the backpack as a raincoat, or we could just use the raincoat.
1, 2, 3. We only need 3 movement to get to the mountain.
Water then?
I'm just saying, right now we only need 3 to get to the mountain.
So you just use the water. Yeah. With a raincoat to be a 5, that would be a waste.
Okay, well let's see. How far can we go for 5? From where we are? Ooh. We cannot.
Hey!
Oh, Time Roller gifted Jamie a sub. Oh, stop.
Nice.
Jamie, now you get our emotes.
I think I heard that song at work today from CCR. They play that a lot. All right, hear me out. So
we can't cross the river.
We can use a water to get to the mountain.
Yep.
And then use the glider to get to the bear because that's in the same grid.
Oh, right. We don't have a glider though. Oh, well, I mean the backpack.
He has a backpack.
Sorry.
How does that sound? Sound like a good deal?
Tyrell says me.
The only problem is that we'll be missing this bridge.
Oh, not my bridge.
Yeah, the bridge. But we'll be gaining a waypoint.
The bear. The bear's gonna give me 6 points.
Unless we use the kayak to cross the river down here, get out of the kayak, cross the bridge, and then try to get there.
Well, if we go to the bear,
yeah,
and then our next turn we go 1, 2, and hop on the kayak and go down.
So,
okay, if we go to the bear this turn, and then, for example, we roll a 2, we can go 1, 2, get in the boat. Go all the way down here. That's only one grid here.
One grid line, yeah.
This would be 2, and then we can hop off here.
That would be a waste of a kayak, though, to only go one grid line. Okay, let's wait till I roll.
But you know what? We only have 4 days of hiking, and then we're gonna have to carry this kayak back home.
No, there's no. It just stays there. It's
there's
for
no
the park
rental.
Use. It's park use.
Where's the rental? How much did you pay for this kayak?
It's park use. You get it with the visitor's pass. Yeah, that's how it works in every.
No, we gotta
park.
pay extra.
All right, so
we're gonna get one that somebody
still have to
pooped
decide.
in.
Are we going to the mountain? I feel like that's the best bet to get to the mountain and then
glide to the bear.
Glide to the bear.
I wish we could use something as a camera, because then we could just take a picture of the bear and be like, not going there.
Oh, hey, a bear. Yeah, so that's what I think.
All right,
we'll get more waypoints, but we'll miss a bridge.
Why? What have we done?
If we do what I said, if we go to the mountain,
yeah,
and then glide to the bear,
Yeah.
We'll be missing this bridge.
My bridge.
However, we'll be gaining a waypoint. And that bear will give us 6 points.
But my bridge.
But the bridge, yeah. The bridge is a big miss. I don't think we're going to be able to get all the bridges.
If we end up at the bear, just saying, if we end up at the bear, then it would be 1.
It'll only take 2 to get to the campsite.
2. Because your rolling's making me nervous.
Well, it's Cthulhu. We got summoned. That's why. Oh, hi, a bear.
Oh, hi, here.
Fun fact, we did... I think we've already shared this story that we were at a national park
in Virginia,
and we did come across a bear cub that was feeding.
It was so cute. It was in the tree going.
It was in the tree going. Ah.
Mama, they're people
calling mom.
And I was sitting there taking a video.
You were taking video and pictures, and I'm just like looking around like we're gonna die.
And he killed a little baby deer. He did his first kill. I was so proud of him.
Yeah. I mean, we were still...
And then we had to tell everybody on the way back that was like going down that bridge. I'm like, don't go down that bridge.
Yeah.
They're a bear. Like, for reals.
I mean, I don't know where that mama was, but I'm pretty sure she knew we were there. So it was pretty scary. I think we dodged a bullet that day.
We dodged a bear. That's worse.
Dodged a bear.
I'm surprised you haven't seen one behind your house. We have them in our neighborhood. What?
What? Are you serious?
We need a fence ASAP. Tell Patrick. We need to build a fence tonight.
Behind your house?
Can you imagine if Leon went outside to pee and there was a bear? He would shit himself.
Yeah. Whoa. I mean... I'm not too crazy about that now.
All right. So let's go to this mountain.
You go to the mountain?
Yeah.
All right, I'll have to spend a water bottle. Yeah. So, boop. Go 1, 2, 3. Can you write the number 8 down?
8?
Yep. Now, do we want to use the backpack to glide to the bear?
There's nothing else that we can glide to besides the bird?
We can go to the bird. It's in the same grid.
And that would give us a glider. Which then we could glide to the bear?
No, you can only glide from the mountain.
Ow.
Doing that will put us in a rough spot to get to the campsite.
Except if we river it.
Yeah, we'll have to use a kayak then.
But we have one.
We do have one.
Oh, Wim, look, I was wearing it.
Oh, hey, Wim.
I was wearing it on my other wrist when I was riding, and that couldn't happen.
You've been spotted on the Doodle Trail too?
That's down the road from us.
That's literally down the road from us.
They know where we live.
Like, right around the corner. We've been to the Doodle Trail. We haven't been on the trail, but we've been to the little train station park down there.
Yeah, we went to, like, the little kids' place. Alright, let's glide to the bear, because that's a smart thing to do.
You sure?
Yep.
And now that you said the bird, I saw the bird, and I was just like, oh, the bird.
Yeah, but it's quicker to get to the camp from the bear than it is the bird.
Alright, and we are very close. So anything, we need to roll less than a 3 to gain an extra.
There ain't no we, it's you and Cthulhu.
Oh, it's me and Cthulhu?
Yep.
Alright, so we're going to use the backpack to glide, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it fits really well, Wim. I like it. Hey, hello, bear.
So, circle the bear. So we got 6 points. Alright, so we're...
There are not very many of these.
No, but I mean, they're super powerful, though.
I know. Like, we've skipped them. There was one there. There was one there.
Yeah.
There's one here. So after we leave the campsite, maybe we can hit that.
Yeah, we can potentially
and be like,
do that.
oh, look, there's a mountain. Let's take a picture of it.
All right, so depending on what I roll is...
While you're talking, I he's gonna get up for a second. So, Wim also made us these. So this one's like a light color.
Earthy leather.
And this one is a darker color.
That color is called wet soil.
It's called dwarf beard. On Friday, for our extra live stream, we are going to be giving away one of these. So, he told us we didn't have to, but he said we could if we wanted to. And I know they are too small for your little wrist.
Oh, my wrist is way too big.
Yeah. So, we will be giving away one of those for Extra Life this week.
Cozies for your beer?
I thought he said bears. Is that one going to be here? Yes, it's next Friday. Drew's King Kong arms.
I thought it was this Friday.
Yes, this Friday.
Yeah, you said next Friday.
I know, but I don't know what day it is.
Okay, so this is the last roll for Cthulhu.
That's when we're playing Sleeping Gods, Jamie. Or when we're playing Sleeping Gods, Jamie.
Oh, no, the worst one. Cthulhu, I don't like you. It's the last day.
Woochie loves your arms and Bones is trying to lick you.
What is wrong with all of you?
Drew, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. Cthulhu did it. Like 6 twice in a row.
We're going to the campsite.
This was the last roll.
We're going to the campsite.
And we can make it with 2.
I know.
Which sucks.
Yeah.
Really...
Look how much you didn't do in your day. No, I'm just kidding. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You only did 5 things during your day.
Yeah.
That's okay. We still got 2 more days.
Unless, using a kayak is not a good idea here.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we'll have to end it at the camp. 1, 2.
Alright. Oh, you know what we didn't do?
What?
No, never mind. We did.
Yeah, once we score the boxes.
I was like, we didn't like circle it, but we did. Sort of.
Alrighty, so.
I was like, you are a funny bunch. I love how polite Wim is.
I'm going to go ahead and just get the 2 water bottles now. Just say we got it.
He said I should have looked up the average adult wrist size in the U.S. Well, I'm pretty these fit me as well. This one's a little bit bigger, which, well, you can't see because I'm not on camera. This one's a little bit bigger where I don't even have to unbuckle it to put it on. This one I have to.
Oh, and by the way, we have the camera zoomed in. So, yeah, my hands are going to be giant, okay? They're not normally... Well, yeah, they're giant.
It sounds rainy outside or windy. Yeah, oh, Jamie, we have windy. 2 baby birds outside. I got to send you a picture now.
Okay.
Because, bird.
Squirrel. I guess we're going to score now. So from our last waypoint, we can only do 1, 2, and 4. So the grid one, how many grids do we cross? So 1,
yeah, I only thought that there was 1 baby bird, but Anthony
4.
was out there and there was the daddy bird flying over with a worm in his mouth, and I actually saw it. It was pretty cool. But I only saw 2 little baby beaks. I didn't see the 3rd one, but he said that there's 3. Then I made it too big for you. No, it's fine. I like that I can do that. I mean, it takes a lot to do it. Like, I mean, I really have to do it.
It's on there pretty tight.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to start off by saying the grid spaces. So 1 point for every 2. We crossed 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I won't lose it, Wim, I promise.
So that's 2 times 2. That's only 4 points.
Yeah. Now we got to go back to the other ones. Like, oh crap! I closed my rule book.
So we definitely didn't do the second one. So we didn't visit the same waypoint twice.
No, because if we went to the bird, it would have been because there was 2 birds, but we didn't.
So that would not be one to score right now.
Are they robins? I can't tell from the picture. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm not a bird person. I played Wingspan, but I'm not a bird person. The bird's outside.
Why do you keep redeeming that, John? I mean, I'm gonna have to put that in now.
Yeah, now it's gotta be a thing. I've lost 2 or 3 already without chainmail. Oh no. Ooh. I would be so sad. I would have been really sad if this one went away, because this is so pretty. Look at it. Right, Wim did this with his own whim hands.
His whim hands, yeah. I would assume he did it with his hands.
No, he did it with his feet.
Yeah, that would not be weird at all.
No.
All right, so 1 point for every different waypoint. So we've got bird, rabbit,
that thing.
That I forgot what that's
bird
called.
Or bear. Okay, so that one would be 4.
That was a lookout. So
bird, bear, bunny, waypoint, bear, mountain. Bird,
bunny,
waypoint, yeah,
mountain,
bear. That's 5.
Yeah, 5 times 2. That's 10 points. Mm-hmm. Might as well take that then. It beats 4 points here. Because this one's going to be hard to do unless we use the kayak efficiently.
Wim's like, yes, custom designs all handmade.
Alright, I'm scoring the first one.
I am not a bird studiist.
It's hard to tell what kind of birds they are because we have so many different ones. There's these really pretty blue ones that are out in the backyard.
And I know what cardinals are.
We do have those red ones out there.
Yeah, they're cardinals. I know what a cardinal is.
And then we have those other brownish,
which I think are robins, and I think that's what she is. Blue jays. Hi, Kelly.
They may be blue jays.
For the chainmail nerds, it's European 6 and 1. No, I don't know what that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, because there's 7 colors. Right. I don't know.
'Tis your day.
Kelly, since you're there, look, it's so pretty. It's rainbow. Oh.
I also got something from Wim too, if anybody cares.
Oh, I didn't get that.
But it's all it's
well, the reason I did it was
she's like, look what I got. It's all me. Hey.
Well, the reason I said it was because we're doing that for Extra Life. Also, we need to. I did do the drawing for one of Kelly's keychains.
Oh,
are you listening to me?
That means that each ring goes through 6 other rings. Oh wow.
Now I'm gonna have to like look at it after, because if I do it now,
try to figure it out.
It had your name on it, Drew. Yeah, yes, that one had. He told me to open it though. This one.
Yeah, so this.
The reason I took these out were because we were talking about Extra Life, and one of these is going to be given away.
This is a Norse rune. It's oh boy. Uh-oh.
We go that way. That's what it means.
it's an
arrow.
It's an arrow, but it's not an arrow. No.
There you go. Wim corrected you.
Yeah, it's Tears rune. But it has a specific name to it, and for the life of me, my brain is shutting down. And
Drew's really tired today.
Yeah.
Don't eat that North.
But I feel like this brings me, sort of luck. So any type of rune is made.
So when we moved in, there were ruins on our door frame.
It's not ruins. We didn't live in the Amazon rainforest.
Ruins.
We didn't find ruins.
Ruin. That's why I said ruin.
We didn't move into the Amazon.
Yes, we did.
Found ruins, but there were runes on our door frame, smudged with ash,
which was really cool.
Which was really cool, but a little creepy at the same time because I don't know
who did it.
We don't know who did it or what they were meant for. Because they could be meant for bad, and they could be meant for
good. The house was a ruin. No, the yard is a ruin.
He was.
I was trying to read what Tom Morley wrote earlier.
What's the name of the rune that he was?
I tried working in leather, but it was... I went to read what Time Roller wrote because He said this is a joke about leather working.
It is your day to.
Did we score? Okay.
I already scored. Like.
You can still find a ruin in the garden.
We don't have a garden.
No, because our yard is like slanted, and that's why we had to get our air conditioner fan replaced. Oh, I don't have to use Cthulhu, do I?
No, Cthulhu has run out of time.
We go on 3.
3.
This chat is now ruined. Run. Okay. So we start from here?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
So you get 3.
It actually sounds like it's going to rain outside.
It is windy. I might just sit out there with a cup of coffee and rethink my life.
Rethink your ruins?
Rethink my ruins.
We're going 3 spaces, you asshole.
Okay, so we can backtrack and go across the bridge.
But then we gotta take a kayak.
Which would be a waste. So I think we lost that bridge.
We're skipping that bridge because you...
Yeah. Whoa, what? Because of me?
1, 2, 3. We can get there.
Yes, and that would be 11
and it's
points.
not ruined.
Well, that would be 11 points. That would be a good place to go. And considering what the rest of our goals are...
Ruin?
What?
Ruin.
What?
I don't know.
Consider what the rest of our goals are. Do we want to head back down this way, or are we going across this bridge and sort of...
Well, I mean, we're going to be heading towards this one. Me.
Okay.
Oh, don't me.
So that's going to be where
so
we're going to
we
go?
could do that, and then head towards this bridge, and then pop back up.
All right.
Can't pop back over, though.
What I was trying to say is we have 2 journal entries left. One is 2 points for 2 points for each waypoint of one type visited on this hike.
How do you accidentally get that, Tommy? And can I have some? Because they're delicious. He accidentally got himself a pound of mamba.
Oh.
I love those.
2 points for each waypoint of one type visited on this hike. So we've got 2 rabbits down here. We've got a rabbit here. We also have a rabbit there. This one's going to be really difficult to pull off. But I do think that going here is worth the points.
Where are we? We're right there. We're stuck in this river.
We're stuck.
Yes, I can definitely eat the whole bag too. They're good.
Try to zoom in on the map a little more. So what do you think? I think it's a good idea to go to that trigger point, though. Because that's 11 points. That'll get us 11 points, at least for that. And you can make it there without using any water bottles or anything. Oh, the thunder starts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is my thought process. We're going to go here because I'm trying to plan ahead.
It's about the journey, not the points.
This is my thought process. We're going to go here.
Yes.
Then I want to make it to the rabbit.
Rabbit, yes.
The mountain.
Mountain, yes. That's only a 2-point mountain.
From the mountain, I want... Oh, we need to hit a bird.
Not literally hit a bird.
We need to go from here to here.
And go to the bird.
Then go to the bird. So we get that. So then we can see the rabbit. Because then we're going to try to hit the mountain.
Can you guys hear that?
Because then we're going to try to hit the mountain. Oh, no. Okay, no. I want to try to go here. Okay. Rabbit, which will give us 4 points. Mountain. Then hang glide to the bird.
How are we going to hang glide?
Because it's a mountain.
We don't have a hang glider. We used it to get to the bear.
Oh, frick. Okay.
I was wondering what you were...
Okay.
If we hit
here, we need to go to the bird to get the hang glider.
Yeah, if we hit the bird first, then we can get to the mountain to go to the rabbit, and then we can cross our trail. We can cross trails.
I need to go across this bridge.
I know, and I mean, you've got the space to do it.
That's really loud, and my dog is probably freaking out. Thought you were blowing into the mic, ASMR. No, that's like this.
Oh.
No, that's Thor.
See, everybody making jokes
about ruins.
About ruins.
This is why we get bad weather here.
This is why.
Okay. Do we go there? Or
just in case the power goes off? Or...
I'm sorry, I have AP right now. Oh man. I was trying to figure out if there's a way.
No, the worst.
You rolled the storm and we did.
Use a hang glider, leave it at the bear, use a boat, just leave it on the bank. So take the stuff with you.
That's what I told him. Alright, so I was trying to figure out, I know we want this, but I was trying to figure out if we could get bird. But the river is here.
Yeah, and if we use the kayak to go across the river.
1, 2, 3. We'd end up back in this spot.
Yeah.
But then bird. And then our camp is all the way down here, unless we were heading for that camp.
Yeah, and that camp is wide open. That's in a huge open space.
We're going to have to hit it at some point if we hit all of them.
So, how do you feel about taking a kayak all the way down here, crossing the bridge and hitting that rabbit, and then possibly the bird, and getting this waypoint here to get a backpack? At least we'll have Camp 2 in our sights. And there's plenty of opportunity to get some waypoints that are the same. If we at least get one waypoint that's the same, we'll get 6 points.
I'm really stuck right here. Mayor says, begins to work on a children's book called Yak and a Kayak. It's weird to hear the thunder in person and then hear it from the delay. Yeah, that's very true.
Thunder! So there is a game called Yak that our game store has that looks really neat. I don't know too much about it, so I don't know how it plays or what the point of the game is, but it looks pretty cool. It comes with, I believe, these wagons that the yaks pull, and you have to transport goods from one place to another.
Oh yeah, Tamro says really cool. Yes, the little yak meatballs. See, Tamro is trying to talk us into buying it.
Yeah, Tamro, and I haven't seen you play it. Have you played it on stream yet?
I think he did.
I
could be wrong though.
Plastic yaks and the wagons are
Alright,
the best.
we're going here.
Though last time I bought a game based on the components, I ended up hating it. You guys remember the game with the truck that was also a sand timer? Yeah, I remember.
Alright, we're there. We're at 11 points.
Oh, you did that.
I'm trying to... Yes, I can come get my dog. I'll be right back.
The doggo's scared.
Yeah, he's freaking out.
Do you want me to roll for you, or do you want... Yeah? Probably the worst thing you can do is have me roll. Here comes doggo.
I know, you're scary, baby. I know.
Please don't slam into everything.
He's trying to hide under the table because he's just the smallest baby ever. Yeah, do your little baby circle. Here you go. Oh my goodness.
He circles like a cat and he lays on the back of the couch, like on the very top of the couch, like he's a cat.
Jamie says,
So
Patrick
weird.
liked that game. We bought it from you.
Game.
The one.
Oh,
You
yeah,
didn't roll
the
for
one
me,
with
right?
the
'Cause
tanker. No, I
I-
didn't. Did you guys buy it from us, or did we just give it to you for your demo library? I can't remember. Could have swore we just gave it to you for the demo library.
Thunder makes me scared. Oh yeah, he's very scared
Your
right now.
sister's retriever hates thunder. They put a T-shirt on him during storms, and it helps.
It's okay, baby. I got you.
All right,
We're moving to
2.
Yep.
Not great.
That'll be fine. It's okay. I got you too. I got both of you. We good. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, we are so good. Yes, we are.
You know what? I would really enjoy if it would not rain for a whole month. I remember having stretches of not having rain
1, 2.
for months.
We're gonna use a water bottle and we're gonna go to that bunny
The bunny.
because
Okay.
we have to go 1, 2, 3. The bunny, and we only have a 2. Or we do have rain. We could use a raincoat.
We use a raincoat, then you might want to do something else then, right?
I'm just saying. Raincoat makes that a 5.
So if you do that, you use the raincoat to get to the bird, so that way we can get to the mountain, hand glide down to the rabbit, and then work our way back up. Or we can use the canoe.
You keep forgetting about my bridge.
I keep forgetting about your bridge. I have given up on the bridges.
One, 2, 3, 4. If we use the raincoat right now, we'll get the bird.
Which will give us a hang glider.
Alright. No raincoat. Go to birdie bird.
Go to the bird.
Birdie
Circle
bird.
the bird.
Use this. We
Okay.
can't use it.
You can't use it yet, yeah. Did you, okay, you crossed all that off, so go ahead and roll.
Mm-hmm.
Roll low. Nah, I don't know about that, Mayor.
That your thing. You do you, boo.
You do you, Mayor. That's why you're the Mayor of Canada.
Oh man, I almost thought I did it wrong, but then I said that's the end.
You did it right. I would. Oh no.
It's sunny.
You rolled a 5 and it's sunny, which is something we didn't need.
Mm-mm.
However,
Alright, let me think.
yeah, now that we have 5 spaces to move, we can potentially move across that bridge and.
1.
We have to roll less than 4 to make more than one trip.
Your talking's not helping my thinking. That's 1 line. Okay. But we can't stop there. Okay, how far is that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can make it to those mountains.
1, 2, 3. Ooh,
But I'm giving up on that bridge to go for this bridge and that water and that bird.
So if we go to the rabbit,
If we go
if
to,
we
the,
go to
mountain,
we can
look
hang
at the
glide.
rabbit.
We can also hang glide to the binoculars and get a camera.
And then take a picture of the rabbit.
Take a picture of the rabbit or the bear. The bear will give us another canoe.
I thought it had to be in the same thing.
I believe it's adjacent. The same
What?
grid square or an orthogonally adjacent.
Well, as of right now, we've crossed the bird. So we would want to take a picture of the bird to do the 2 of the same one, right?
I don't think it counts. I think you have to actually visit.
I thought you got to circle it.
You get to circle as if you were there. You don't visit it. So when you're using the journal, you you have to use the waypoints that you have visited and not anything you took a photo of.
Okay. I rolled the worst number. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. We have gone through a bird. Okay,
we can hit that mountain. I like the idea of going to the mountain. And then flying to the binoculars. But we did use a raincoat, so that's gonna hurt if we get anything like...
My day is almost ending.
Yeah, if we get a 2, if we get the last 2, then we won't make it to a campsite.
Okay, let me think.
So we can get to the mountain and stay there, and if we do
What are these 2 goals that we need to be working towards? Because I do not want to get 0 points.
Okay, so one of them is you're going to get...
This one's the grid.
One of them is you're going to get 2 points for each waypoint of one type visited. Okay.
So at this point, we would need to do either 2 of these, which not possible, because there's nothing around that close.
No.
There are birds close by. Okay. I'm almost thinking about kayaking. Ooh, lightning too. Ooh. It's alright. I got you. It's okay. Ooh. No, I got him. I got you, bud. Come here.
Oh,
I know.
man.
I protect.
I know you guys heard that one.
It's okay. I got you. You want to help mommy?
This place is just cursed. This whole state.
Ruined.
Is just full of... That's because we talked about the ruins.
Yeah, they're not supposed to know, are they? No,
that was so loud, wasn't it?
Yes.
Mayor heard it.
He's like, I'm even hiding under the table.
That was like an explosion. It's so stupid. It's like nature, why? This one's a hard decision, isn't it?
Yes, because I really want to cross that bridge.
Well, you can cross the bridge and then take
1,
the kayak across.
2.
So you heard it on the stream first, so it has to be closer to us than the store right now. Let us know when you hear it.
Okay.
Well, at least you're ready for it.
Okay. Listen to me on this one.
Okay.
Alright, here's one line.
Yeah.
We're going to cross the bridge.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go 2.
Mm-hmm.
Jump on a kayak. Go all the way over here.
Okay, and cross the other bridge.
Cross the bridge.
Okay.
So we're still at 2 movement.
Yeah.
Cross back over the bridge? No.
No. We can get out from either side of the river. So we can get out from the opposite side and then cross the bridge.
So we were at 2 movement. 3, 4, 5. Hit this. Get a picture thing.
We can take a picture of that thing and then get
backpack. The 18 points.
Oh yeah, the 18 points. That sounds good.
Ooh, that's a long way.
So I'm gonna revise your plan.
I know. And remember, we still have
because you said you're gonna go over 1.
Go across the bridge.
Instead of going 2, you could just go here, take the kayak. That way you're saving.
Okay.
I mean,
as
either
long
way,
as I can go over the bridge.
You still have 5, so yeah, so we're gonna go down over this line, so that's 1 across the bridge, and then double back onto the river, and then take the river up to 3 lines.
1, 2, 3.
and then get off on this side, go back across the bridge, and so that's just we only used the one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, one. So 2, 3, 4, and hit that. Then use it to get that, and then hopefully
circle back around and go that way.
Circle back around and get to the camp.
Okie dokie. Oh, this is a lot. All right. So we go from bird. 1.
Bridge.
Oop.
Yeah. Using the kayak. You get to cross 3 lines for free.
Do I keep going?
Yeah, you can go underneath the bridges.
Oh, right, yeah.
All right, last
Getting
line.
off here.
Getting off there.
I don't know what I'm thinking about now. We're getting off this way, right?
We're going to get off on the opposite side. Yeah. To cross the bridge.
And then we're going here, right?
Yeah. To go to the lookout.
1, 2, there. And then we get this, which we're using now.
We can use it now to...
This one?
Yeah, so we'll cross off the dot that's underneath that.
Because we're circling this one.
Yes. Now you have to cross off the kayak because we used the kayak.
Yes.
And now...
But we don't get the... Oh, no, because that's not that one. That's out. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, crap, we don't have
So now you have to roll less than a... you have to roll a 3 or less to be able to make it to camp.
Because I'm going to have to go 1, 2, 3.
Made hot links? That sounds really good.
You ready?
Shaking the tables. 3! You did it.
Oh, they can't see it because I rolled out of the frame.
3.
So 1, 2, 3.
No, before you do that, yeah, it's the only thing we can do.
Because I can't hang glide from there to there because it's in different hexes.
It is in different.
Or grids, not hexes. It's fine.
So, yeah, we just get to camp. So you still technically have another turn, right? So you have to circle the 3.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry. But what happens then?
So now, whatever you roll doesn't matter. So
I still have to circle
the 2. We still have to take that turn. However, we can take an action to rest and gain a water.
Roll to 3, we're getting some water, right?
Yeah, so we can take the action to rest and get water.
Okay, will you circle it?
Yeah, circle the water.
Need a thirsty.
And that's it. So now we score.
Alright.
Which one do we want to score, though?
Okay, so we want to cross a lot of grids because we started over here.
Yeah, so 1...
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, okay.
6 times 2?
It's 1 point for 2, so that's 3.
Sorry. Yeah, so it's still 6 points.
So, yeah, still 6 points. 2 points for...
Those ones that are alike.
Yeah.
I got a bird and a mountain, which that one doesn't count.
That
right?
doesn't count, yeah. Yeah, I don't think we have to go.
We have to do that one.
To the grid.
So it's 6 points?
6 points. Alright, so gain 2 water.
We have a lot of water we can be using.
Yeah. I noticed that we had a lot of water. We probably should have been using it more.
That's why you were like, no, I don't want water.
Yeah. However, we can recross the bridge if we need to.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't count as a new different bridge, but we can still do it.
We have to be at a mountain to hang glide, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You may immediately glide to another non-mountain waypoint in the same grid.
Just throwing it out there. let's try to make it to this mountain, and we can hang glide to the camp.
Ooh, yeah. Depends on how we roll the dice. So,
are you doing the last day, or are you gonna maybe roll it?
I mean, I can roll, and then you can draw.
Well, you suck at rolling. That's what I was asking.
I mean, everybody knows that. I don't know why you gotta make a statement about it.
Like that.
Oh, nobody saw that, but 'tis a 6.
2 days of rain.
2 days of rain. So 2 movement.
And we don't have a jacket.
We have a lot of water bottles.
We do.
Let's just use the water bottles. So we can actually make it to that mountain over there.
This one?
Yes, using water bottles.
Do we want to go here?
Do we want to? That's just going to give us a backpack, so that may be useful.
One of anything?
Yeah. Considering the next goal that we need to get is 2 points for... Why can't I ever remember that one?
For the same thing. So if we're hitting 2 mountains, that's...
2 points for each waypoint of one type, is it?
Yeah, so we're planning on hitting 2 mountains. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So we have to go...
We'll go back. And we still haven't used...
And then we can go across the water for funsies.
Across the water for funds. We'll get a water bottle for that.
So this is 1 line.
Yeah.
2 lines.
We'll have to use 1 water bottle to get there.
3.
Yeah, and we can hang glide if we want to. Can go to the rabbit.
No, I was saying to save the hang glide. To hang glide from there to there.
Okay.
Just in case.
Alright, so we're going to double back. So we're going to go back across the bridge, which doesn't count as another bridge crossing.
No.
We're going to cross the lake.
We have not made a movement yet. So
we have not made a movement yet. So we're going to hit the mountain.
So that's
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I
5.
will have to use a water bottle.
Yeah.
But I will gain a water bottle.
Yeah. Put a 5 here. I don't think that's a 5.
Yep, that's a 5. Now we don't have to hang glide.
We don't have to.
Right. So depending on what I roll next is what we... Well, I should roll first, and then we can decide what to do. Oh, man. Oh my gosh, Drew. What in the hell? Another 6.
6. 2 and rainy again. I got you, Boo. Come here. Yeah, you're such a good dog.
That's how I roll now, right? When I want to roll low, it doesn't... Okay. 2 movement. We can make it to the bear. Or the rabbit.
Mommy's gonna take her bracelet off. And then I'm gonna give you good pets, okay?
We have tons of water, though.
Yeah.
But we also
we also want to hit things to get points.
Yeah. So... Oh, boy.
But the way you're rolling, we're going to get...
Yeah, we're going to
maybe a roll?
Yeah. So, what if we use all the water to get to the mountain?
Okay. Because then at least we would score for the mountain.
At least we will score, yeah, for the mountain. Chances are I'm going to roll high anyway and just...
Yeah, let's hike to the mountain.
Alright, so how much water are we going to need?
Okay,
so we've got 2 normal, right? What?
Can I do something real quick?
Yeah.
Though? Can we... No, probably not.
I mean, we can...
I was saying, can we hang glide to the bunny? So we get 4 points for the bunny, but then that's going to be more water we have to do to walk to the mountain, right?
Okay, here's something else. Now, we have the hang glider that we can use immediately if we get to this mountain, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can potentially get to the bird up here. And we still have tons of water bottles. So we can use the 2 movement to get to the bear.
I'm just thinking that
or
you're
the
going
bunny.
to roll terribly. I'm saying, like, right now, I feel like we should go from the mountain to the bunny with the hang glider.
Okay.
Then use all that water to get to the mountain. So we would go from the bunny. This will be 1 line.
Okay.
2 lines, 3 lines.
All right. But then what? We're going to be stuck on the mountain?
Hopefully, we can at least... I mean, we're going to have to do the last day. So 2 would be 1, 2. Then we use a water bottle to get to the camp. 3. We have all this water.
Yeah, but right now we're here. So if I do roll 2, 3...
We've already rolled.
Yeah, I mean, we're still doing the 2 here. Yeah. We have 1 more roll, potentially, after this.
Maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to get the most points right now.
If we roll over a 4, or if we roll a 4 and over, then that is potentially our last roll. If I can roll a 1, 2, or 3, then we still have an extra turn.
I'm trying to get the most points right now because you have rolled a 5 and a 6.
Okay, do what you were saying.
I'm saying we should hang glide to the bunny because that's going to give us 4 extra points. So we mark off the hang glider, we hang glide to bunny.
Okay.
Then as our actual movement...
Get to the bird.
I was saying go to the mountain. Because then we would definitely have both of the mountains.
Okay.
Then if you roll like crap, then we still have 1, 2 to get to there. And it would be 2.
Okay.
Or if you want to go to the bird, we would get 4 points for the bird. And then for your last roll, even if we get 2, it would still be 1, 2 to get to the camp.
Yeah, we still have plenty of water.
Yeah, but we're going to have to stop. So we could hang glide to the rabbit, then go to the bird, and then hope we can get to the mountain, because if we don't get to the mountain, we're not going to score anything for that.
All right, so I'm going to hang glide to the rabbit.
Yep. Is that what you've been doing for hang gliding?
Yep.
All right.
So 4 points.
Now we're walking either to the bird or to the mountain.
Let's just go to the mountain. I don't trust my
the
rolling.
Bird would give us 4 points. And then even if you didn't get another roll, we would have 2 movement and we could go 1, 2. We would still make it there, but we wouldn't make it to the mountain.
Right. Which would give us 0 points for this.
Yes.
So essentially the mountain is going to give us more points. If we make it
to the mountain, then we put the 4 there. And then depending on what you roll...
I'm not going to draw arrows.
So depending on what you roll when we get to the mountain.
Right.
It would be 1, 2... Just say that we only got 2. We would be here. We really need that times 2 though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So let's just go to the mountain.
Yeah.
So we're going here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you gotta use 2 water bottles.
And then right 4.
Alright. Last roll.
See what I roll. 5. Yeah, it was the last roll. It was a 5.
Okay.
This is our last roll.
So circle the 2 and then...
Yep.
Then mark off a water bottle, right? 1, 2... Oh, no.
No, we won't have to. Yeah. So, 1, 2. Unfortunately.
You did 3 moves on that hike.
I know. I really blew that one.
Oof. Alright. So we score 4 points for this one? Is that what it is?
So 2 points for each waypoint of one type visited. So we got
We did 2 mountains.
yeah, so we get 2 mountains, so that's 2 points.
2 times 2 is 4.
Yeah, so that's only 4. Better than nothing.
Alright.
So
you want calculator? I'm
end.
calculating.
Okay, so we're gonna score animal and trig points. Score points for each track equal to the highest number circled on the corresponding track.
It's the highest number scored? It's not all of them? Okay. So this one's 6. I thought we had to add them up, so...
No.
Oh, it's 4.
We're still gonna have to add stuff up.
I meant that
That's
part.
1.
That's just a 1. Then this is all added.
These here too.
I know, but I'm literally going in order.
Well, this is the first scoring is the trig point. The mountains are the next one. Okay.
5. I mean, I'm going in order. This we get no points for. This we get no points for. This we get 18. Correct?
18, yep. Now
this score goes here.
Yep.
So 6 plus 4 plus 1 plus 23, right?
Yes.
6 plus 4 plus, whoops, not minus, 1.
34.
Plus 23. Sorry, I'm slow.
Was that right?
Yes. 34.
18.
This one is just...
So this scoring reminds me a lot of
then we just
like
add all
Welcome
this up.
to. Yeah.
14.
26.
26. Alright, let's see if my goal was the right one to choose. How many bridges did we go?
3 points per bridge.
Yeah, because we didn't get all of them. 1 bridge, not 2. 2 bridges.
3.
3 bridges.
So
4 bridges.
4, yeah. 4 times 3 is 12. We did not get all of them.
Nope. I tried.
I tried.
Now add all that up.
Yeah, you just add it all up. So it's 34. 18. 26. And 12.
90.
90? Nice. I wish they had a single player scoring thing here.
Well, we didn't technically do the single player one.
Yeah, but I still like to think how I would score on a solo.
Tom Miller says Drew got to go. He was just running through that last hike. He had to poop. He wanted an actual bathroom after 4 days.
It was an emergency. So there you go. That's Waypoints. I think it's really neat having a roll and write that you can freehand your
I got you, bud.
Your lines. Most roll and writes, if you're drawing lines, they're straight line from one point to another. So this one's different. I like the hiking aspect of it. It really does look like a map that you would see on those kiosks right before you head into a trail. So I like that. It's very thinky. Extremely thinky. You almost have to think a few steps ahead, and your plans still go to crap based on how you roll the die. In our case, at least. Plenty of opportunities to score. You set a plan and try to go for it, and if things change, you have other options. So that's also a good thing. Everyone's map will be different based on how they decide to move through the trails. So it'll be interesting to see when this does come out, how people make their trails and decide what waypoints they're going to go to.
What's the designer again?
The designer's
Postmark.
name?
No.
Oh, I thought you're talking about publisher.
Publisher.
Yeah, Postmark Games. They have the little bird icon on their logo. It looks like a stamp.
Ah.
I think I have it on the picture here.
Yep.
It is super cool.
Yeah, I really like it.
And you can laminate these sheets and use them over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
I know they studied these maps a lot because it looks exactly like one. I almost wish it was a real map to a real place. It looks really cool.
It might be.
Looks like a place I would go to. Maybe not kayaking, because I don't do rivers and stuff like that. Or water.
Doesn't shower.
Yeah, and it's very thematic with the movement and the weather effects. You know, when it's raining, you don't move as far. When it's sunny, you get to move, a good bit. They thought about this a lot, and it shows. And if you want to go check it out,
go to the Kickstarter.
Go to the Kickstarter page. It has about 9 days left, I believe, and it is only $5, $5 American dollars, to get 2 maps, and it's worth it for something you can reprint as many as you want and play with as many people as you want. You can also use your computer to play the map. If you've got one of those tablets where you could draw on them, you'll never have to print anything.
Nope.
So there you go. Waypoints by Postmark Games. Check them out on Kickstarter right now. 9 days left. Fully funded. Go get yours.
I'm making an Instagram post. We will see you guys later this week.
Later. We're not doing
later
anything
this
Wednesday,
week.
right?
I'm not sure what we're doing yet. I have to look at the Discord. Later this week.
Okay, I know we're supposed to do something tomorrow, but who knows?
I'm not feeling well.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying we're supposed to, but...
Yes. That's why I said later this week.
Okay, do we want to raid anybody?
I don't know.
Is anybody on? Anybody
Steph
wants
is
to hear our
on.
thunder? We can go raid Steph. I haven't raided Steph in forever.
Oh, what else is on here?
Board gamer Steph. You gotta beat the high score now. It's not very hard. 90 is not very high considering how much points you can possibly get. We had way too much water that we didn't use.
I'm gonna go make water if you don't end the stream very soon.
Alright, let's go see what Steph is playing. Obviously,
all the games.
Yeah, we don't have to say much. She plays all the games all the time. So,
right,
we'll leave it as a surprise.
See you guys later.
Good night.